Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina. I come back to you guys with a brand new video, and hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be covering information that has to do with Treyarch now announcing the brand new Operation Spectre Rising Black Ops 4 event. If you guys do not know, we've been covering a lot of information that has to do with the brand new operation coming into Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And today we're going to be discussing all the information. Now this will have to do with brand new game modes that has to do with possibly prop hunt coming into the game. We're going to be talking about some DLC weapons coming into the game, the brand new multiplayer maps, and then there's also going to be talk about some changes going to be happening to the Blackout map. Now I'm going to be making a second video discussing solely just the Blackout information later on, so if you guys are watching this video, expect another video out here within a couple of hours after seeing this video of Blackout information. But we're going to be discussing all the information about what Treyarch released within their actual live stream that has to do with what the maps are called, what they look like, how they're going to work, new game modes, stuff that's going to be coming later on in the operation, how it's all going to work. We're basically going to be discussing everything in this video. So before I go any further, please remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget, if you guys are brand new and you guys want to stay updated with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 information, news, and gameplay as this operation moves on, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell so you guys never miss another video here on the channel. And also, if you guys are going to enjoy, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, I'm going to be putting a link to the information that I am reading off of down in the description, so if you guys want to read the information, you guys can do so. But moving on here, once you guys actually get to the article, it'll say Treyarch has officially announced their next big event for Black Ops 4 coming to PlayStation 4 on April 30th. That'll bring new content from multiplayer maps, additions to zombies, and a new battleground for Blackout. In an April 29th post, the Call of Duty Twitter released an epic compilation hyping up their next big operation for Black Ops 4, which will reign in the follow-up to the highly acclamated Grand Heist event in mid-February. Now, it says here the next release for the Call of Duty fans is to sink hours into the called Operation Spectre Rising, and will bring tons of new modes, maps, weapons, and the return of these fans' favorite specialist, SPECTRE. Now, there is actually a picture which basically displays everything that you guys will need to know about coming into the actual operation. If I can, I will put it up on screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about as I'm reading this. If not, head to that link and you guys will be able to see the picture, and also it's on Treyarch Studios' Twitter page. I'll leave a link to the actual tweet down in the description if you guys are curious about seeing the actual picture. But whenever you guys get there, the picture will show out Operation Spectre Rising begins April 30th first on PS4. And for the new content, now it says here the new specialist is Spectre, as you guys know. And then for the new Blackout update, there is going to be the map called Wetworks. Now, the next thing here does say new black market items, and it does look like a brand new LMG. It looks almost like the Hades, but a Mastercraft variant. And then it looks like an AR possibly into the game, and then it looks almost like a hook being brought into the game as a new melee weapon. So as you guys know, with Operation Grand Heist, we did get a melee weapon, we got a shotgun, and then we got a SMG. Now, in this operation, it's looking like we're going to be getting a shotgun, possibly a melee weapon, and then another LMG, or an AR and LMG. I can't really tell what the weapon is, but we'll be reading on more, and I'll be able to figure out what it is. Now, for launch week in multiplayer, there's going to be the Spectre Specialist that is going to be dropped as the update. So, as you guys know, with the last operation, there was the operation with the Sparrow and the Hawk and the Outrider, basically character. You could get her at tier 1. Now, that is probably going to be the same way they're doing it with Spectre, but we will be able to see as we move on. The next up is the new weapons, as we have covered. There's going to be prop hunt, as we said in a previous video. Prop hunt is now going to be within Black Ops 4. There's going to be some league play updates coming into the game, and then some basic gameplay tuning. Now, things that will be coming later on in the season. Capture the Flag game mode is going to be brought into the game. Hopefully you guys are excited about that. Capture the Flag has always been a fun game mode for, I guess you could say, pros to play in Black Ops 4. And it's also just like a fun little game mode to switch it up for players who have been playing like the same exact game modes all the time. Give them something different to play. Next up, there is the new Bare Bones mode. Now, I'm guessing it's going to be like Bare Bones, the playlist, where it was basically you couldn't use specials or anything like that. I don't know if it's going to be anything different. But next up, there's Hacienda Twilight, so the map Hacienda, but it's going to have a Twilight feel or a Twilight weather themed to it. So it's going to be another weather themed map coming into multiplayer. Next up, there's going to be some additional new modes. And then there's going to be some more things possibly coming into multiplayer as we get more information on it. Now, for Blackout, things that will be dropping within the launch week. There's going to be Wetworks map, which is a new updated map for Blackout. There's going to be a Bounty Hunter, a Alcatraz map, the improvements, the new characters, and new equipment, which is the Dark coming to Blackout. Now, for in-season, we're going to be seeing Ground War brought into Blackout. There's going to be a attacked helicopter as a, I guess you could say, a score streak put into the actual map to where if you guys are looting, you guys can actually grab an attack chopper. But it wouldn't really be fair, in my opinion, if it worked like that, because think of it. It's 1v1 and you could just call on a chopper and then the circle is nowhere near a building. The person's fucked. But the next thing here is some new weapons are going to be put into Blackout. There's going to be some new equipment and then some more stuff possibly put into the game. Now for zombies, the Super Blood Wolf is coming into the zombies mode. Moon Gauntlet, there's some new weapons, and a classic elixir restock coming into the game. Coming soon in the season are Labors of Hercules Gauntlet, the Gauntlet leaderboards, and hard mode gauntlets, and more. Now the next thing here shows for new Blackouts Pass content, you guys will be getting the brand new Blackout character, Uncle Frank. You guys will be getting a multiplayer maps, which are Masquerade, there's Artifact, and WMD, the remastered Black Ops 1 map. And then, other than that, that's all the information for the actual picture. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and start scrolling down through the article, next up, it does say here, no words, no warning. At long last, after multiple teasers, Spectre has been officially revealed to be the next returning specialist for Black Ops 4. The high-tech assassin was first introduced in Black Ops 3 and has since been one of the most exciting characters among fans of the franchise. In the reveal, Spectre can be seen atop of a building ready to ascend down the map, but not before giving a chilling line saying, "No words, no warning, just carnage." Now, I'll be leaving a link to all these tweets down in the description if you guys are curious about seeing what I'm talking about. And if you guys have not seen the actual tweets from Call of Duty or Treyarch Studios Twitters, like I said, I'll be leaving the links down there, or I'll possibly just be leaving Treyarch Studios and Call of Duty Twitters down in the description. So if you guys want to scroll through their feeds, you guys will definitely see all this stuff there. But next up, it says here Blackout is getting flooded. Now, if you guys have been watching the previous videos, I did say that it was going to be the next thing coming to the actual game. With Spectre being the brand new specialist, it's going to be kind of like a story mode within Blackout, where they're going to now actually flood the Blackout map. And Spectre is going to be like the evil villain that's actually flooding the actual, like the entire map. Pretty crazy. But it says here Operation Spectre Rising will bring a host of changes to the Battle Royale, including the destruction of the map's Hydro Dam. The Black Ops 4 developers got Infinitive calling the map update Wetworks, and will introduce much wetter environment for players to traverse throughout the map. Popular points of interest throughout the mode can now be assessed with tactical rafts while the flooding has opened a whole lot of new underwater combat possibilities. Next up, with the multiplayer map exclusivities, the next operation will also be introducing tons of new maps for Black Ops owners to dive into once Spectre Rising hits the live servers. For Artifact, it takes players the southern parts of Iceland and will have items competing to eliminate hostiles and secure the artifact. Players will be shooting their way through an archaeological dig site to claim victory over their opponents. Next up here is the Masquerade map, which is located in the US Embassy of Bangladesh, and will have players track down and eliminate all enemy high-value targets. The map will definitely be on top contender for the most colorful battlefield when it releases. And last but not least, finally, WMD is making a return to the Black Ops series. When the next operation launches, the classic map will take players back to the snowy Russian facility to clear out hostile and get the win. Now, next up here is the new modes coming into the operation for Operation SPECTRE Rising. To herald the Inspector, Bounty Hunter is coming to Black Ops 4, while the long-awaited release of Prop Hunt will have players hunting for out of place objects throughout the matches. The reveal trailer has also teased new zombie gauntlets, but we'll have to wait for more information about the specifies. The announcement had tons of reasons for Call of Duty fans to be excited for it, and they won't have a long time to wait as the Operation SPECTRE Rising hits the PlayStation 4 on April 30th and is expected to release on Xbox One and PC on May 7th. Now, moving on here, that is it for that article. Now, there is a second article if you guys are curious, which talks about the Carnival-themed Black Ops 4 map coming in Strike from the Shadows operation, or as we know now, it is called the Operation SPECTRE Rising. So it does say here, Call of Duty has been dropping hits towards the Operation SPECTRE Rising operation, which is expected to include the release of Spectre, a new specialist character for the game, who made its first appearance in Black Ops 3. But now moving on here, as I said, we're talking about the Carnival map, which it says here the 5th operation teaser is now live and appears to show a map which will be contested around a parade or carnival. In the teaser, the number of floats can be seen moving and bobbling, while the sounds of cheering audiences can be heard as they enjoy the procession. Buildings that look like storefronts or homes can also be spotted in the background, but it's difficult to see what they exactly are, and they are out of focus in the shot. The location of this map is currently unknown, but many believe it's possible that it is based in either New Orleans in the United States or the Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. But it does say here 2 cities renowned for their party atmosphere. Others suggest it's taking place at a theme park of some sort, with the crowd noise actually being pumped in through speakers, rather than being made by an actual audience. Now, something I want to go ahead and point out to you guys about this map, it is almost, in my opinion, whenever I look at it, I see it as a mix-up of Splash from Black Ops 3, and then there was a map on Black Ops 3 where it was almost like you were so tiny that there was like food all around you. So like you were playing on like a giant picnic table. I can't remember off the top of my head what the map is called. Let me know in the comments if you guys do know the name of the map. I'm probably going to put it on screen here if I can remember it. But it kind of reminds me of that, the way how it's like got like colorful look to it, and it's just like so fun and elegant. But other than that, that's all the information that I have for you guys. Remember, if you guys did go on to enjoy, do not forget to hit that like button. It's so much appreciated if you do so. I don't know, guys. You guys tell me in the comments if you guys are excited about this operation. I'm pumped up. It's getting a little bit boring of this Operation Grand Heist. Like, we've been in this operation. People have kind of just got bored. I've seen people on Twitter and even YouTube saying that they're getting bored of this game. Like, it's not really that fun anymore. They want something new. So I think this operation is going to be what we need to actually make it actually a little bit fun. But that's going to do it for today's video. I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling. So hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. Remember, if you guys want to stay up to date with all the content here on the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell so you guys never miss another video here on the channel. Do remember, if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links to everything are down in the description. And also, if you guys want to go and help me out, you guys can check out my sponsors. Links to all my sponsors are down in the description, as well as the codes to get yourself some discounts at all the websites. So if you guys want to help me out, feel free to do so. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and get yourself some of the Hype Nation merch, it's not required, but if you guys want to rep the Hype Nation brand, feel free to do so. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dina Hype. I'll catch you guys next one. Have a great day. Peace!